Hello everybody, as you can see in the title below, these will be my thoughts and predictions on the Elimination Chamber, which will be taking place on Sunday. It's one of the last two stops on the road to WrestleMania. I don't expect a lot of big changes in the next couple months. I think they're going to keep things fairly status quo because I do believe they've got a plan and a vision on how they want WrestleMania to look. I would say probably after Sunday I may put up a video of what I think the WrestleMania card's going to look like, because I think we will start to get a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like even before Fastlane. But let's get to the matches. It was announced today that Buddy Murphy will be defending against Akira Tozawa. It's on the pre-show. They've moved the match to the pre-show, which is really sad because 205 Live's really good. These guys are going to tear it up. But Buddy Murphy's going to win. They've painted themselves into a corner with Buddy Murphy the same way that they painted themselves into a corner when Neville was Cruiserweight Champion. They don't have anybody that's ready or capable to take the Cruiserweight Championship from Buddy Murphy. In my mind, and what I think is they're putting Buddy Murphy into a holding pattern until they have Kushida ready. Kushida will be the one who beats Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight title, so Buddy's going to retain on Sunday and then keep it until Kushida's ready to beat him. Braun Strowman against Baron Corbin, which was made a no disqualification match. Braun has to win. Braun has to start being rebuilt almost from the very beginning again. His momentum has been completely halted with losing to Brock at Crown Jewel, then getting hurt, then being taken out of the match at the Royal Rumble. I can't remember a time where a guy's been this hot and then it's just gone. In the matter of a month or two, it's just completely gone. They've completely killed Braun off. He's got to start winning. So at some point, fans will start taking him seriously again as a threat for the WWE or Universal Championships. I think this will go 4 or 5 minutes. Braun will beat the ever-loving bejesus out of Baron Corbin. Power slam, and then we move on with our night. Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush defending the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor in a handicap match. When I first saw this was probably going to be the match in Elimination Chamber, I thought Lashley's going to win because in Vince's mind, Finn can't beat Bobby because, Bobby's this big hulking guy and Finn's this little tiny dude, even though Vince once had Rey Mysterio beat the Big Show. But when they added Leo to the match, I thought this is their way to get around Finn having to beat Bobby to be the Intercontinental Champion. He can pin Lio Rush, and then that will further what I believe is the split of Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. Bobby will get moved into the Universal Championship picture, I believe, after WrestleMania, and then Finn will be a tremendous Intercontinental Champion. I can't wait to see what he does with it. Next is Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. I have Ruby winning by disqualification. I think Becky and or Charlotte will get involved. Ruby will get to say, oh, I beat Ronda Rousey. Ronda's still the champion, and then we go forward with wherever that story goes. The next match is Miz and Shane McMahon defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Usos. Up until today, I had the Usos winning, and then Jimmy Uso decided to get drunk in Detroit and square up with a cop and almost get tasered. Both the Usos have been arrested, I believe, in the last year and a half. The Usos are going to be punished. Shane and Miz will keep the title probably till Fastlane, which their inevitable breakup will have been delayed by a month, and then, I don't know, maybe the Bar will beat them at Fastlane, I'm not sure, but Shane and Miz are going to retain now. And then we've got the two chamber matches. I think the women's will main event. But I'll talk about that one first since I just mentioned it. Sasha and Bayley are going to win. It's been set up for them from the very beginning to win. They shouldn't. I believe it should be Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville or the Iconics, but Sasha and Bayley are going to win. There's no way around it. And then the men's Elimination Chamber match, which will be Daniel Bryan defending against AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and the man who put in the absolute performance of his lifetime this past Tuesday night, Kofi Kingston. This is the match where I said there was something that I want to happen, and then what I think will happen. What I think will happen is Daniel Bryan will win, and we'll go with the status quo to whatever match he has at Fastlane and or WrestleMania. What I want to happen is I want Kofi Kingston to win the Elimination Chamber and become the WWE Champion. Kofi has earned it. He deserves it. But other than that, can you imagine the celebration that Kofi, Big E, and Xavier Woods would have on SmackDown the following Tuesday? They'd probably come out on a unicorn. There'd be pancakes raining down from the sky. But, aside from all the funny stuff, Kofi's deserved this for well over a decade. It would be a wonderful thing for Kofi to get this opportunity, even if it's for less than a month, to be the WWE Champion. I think even if it doesn't happen now, it will happen at some point before SmackDown goes to Fox in October. But yeah, I really, really would love for Kofi to win. I think they're going to keep it on Daniel Bryan, which won't make me upset, but I'd love to see Kofi win. But yeah, those are my predictions for Elimination Chamber. I hope it's good. Some of these, the last few years, some of these pay-per-views in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania have just been kind of filler, and they don't put a lot of thought or effort into them. I really hope, because I love the Elimination Chamber concept. I've loved it since the first one back at Survivor Series all those years ago, like 15 years. But it's an amazing match. I can't wait for it. And then just to recap, I've got Murphy retaining over Tozawa, Strowman over Corbin, Finn winning the Intercontinental Championship from Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, Ruby Riott winning by disqualification, Miz and Shane McMahon retaining, Sasha and Bayley winning and becoming the first women's tag team champions, and Daniel Bryan retaining the WWE Championship in the Elimination Chamber. Hit like, share, subscribe, whatever it is those big-time fancy YouTubers tell you to do. I appreciate anybody that's watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.